Hello, how are all of you doing? I just got gas. Unfortunately, I have to get that. We all do. They don't go anywhere without gas. They don't make that nice vroom, vroom, vroom sound. So we have to put gas in them. That stuff's so expensive now. I miss it being around $1 a gallon, a little under. 87 cents a gallon, that sort of thing. I miss that. But we're never going to see those days again. No point crying about it, right? Because it's just not going to happen. But it's another lovely morning. Go ahead and head on into work. Make my money. Just make that money. Doesn't matter how much I make either. It's never enough. I think that's everyone. Part of that's like you remember what you made when you were a kid. And some of us are old enough that, we remember like minimum wage below, $5 an hour. And we were counting off the years till it was going to be $5 an hour. We're going to make so much money. Yeah, that didn't happen. Bright lights. I might want to use these. See how they help. See if it notices on the phone. Anyways, welcome to my channel, Chasing Ghosts. I am Tara Smith. And this is a channel mostly for my motorcycle content. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, I don't care. It's all the same in the algorithm. And I do have a Patreon and a Subscribe Star that are linked in my subscription. If you would like to support my channel, see more content. At the moment, I'm getting hit by like this machine gun volley of bugs that are hitting me. I'm just wearing like this tiny little cute t-shirt. Oh well. At least it's not low cut, because that can suck. Yeah, I don't wear low cut on the bike. There are places you do not want to wasp. My view on a tire for the motorcycle is if I wouldn't wear it to the range. Why is that slick? My foot just went foop. But basically, if I wouldn't wear it to the range, I'm not going to wear it on my bike. And for those of you that have ever had hot brass in a sensitive location, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. That is not something we want to do. But off to work I go. Hi-ho, hi-ho, off to work I go. If I were a better rider, I'd go vroom, vroom, vroom through these things, but I think they're 15 mile an hour for a reason. And I will take them nice and slow. Because I do not need to be on another highlight reel. Last one wasn't my fault. I was being chased by an asshole with their bright lights. That is weird. Oh yeah. I've got my gate clicker in my pocket. I have to check that at the stop sign. Feels weird. It's right there at the bend in my leg. We get pretty inventive, ingenuitive at carrying things on a motorcycle. There we go. I'm not used to hitting that bright light switch. And it's behind my phone. I haven't hit my cruise control, I don't think. No, I haven't. Usually when I'm reaching for something, because it's behind where I put my phone, I will, inevitably, let me see, where's that? Yeah, this thing needs to be a little more tucked away, even if it's uncomfortable, because I do not want to lose it. Running a little late, as always. I want that extra 5 minutes in bed. Anybody else set their alarm like that? Like every 10-15 minutes an alarm goes off, an alarm goes off. I think my alarm is actually my wife elbowing me, punching me, telling me to get out of bed. She's gonna kill me because my alarm's been going off for the last hour and a half. Still got limbs down. Think if it's not actually in the road, they don't care right now. They're trying to get everybody's power back. There's still people without power from the thing last week. That went clunk. Let's pull out in the traffic. See where we go. Someone who looked way better than their father. That was a good song. Anyways, how y'all doing? Hopefully the day finds you well. I got 2 loads to do today. Don't know what time I'll be going home. Really depends on the second one. I gotta do a vac box first thing. Actually not a vac box, a dewatering box. That's what I'm gonna do first thing. Dewatering box. Then I gotta come back and I gotta grab a van trailer. Do a load of drums. But if you've got anything after that and I've got time, I'll do it. It's really gonna depend on that second delivery. So the bugs are out. be cool to have that kind of definition where you can see the bugs, maybe sometimes lightning bugs, which that can be cool as well. When like the lightning bugs are hitting your helmet and they're like streaking or you're going by them, that would be a cool, one of them like light effect sort of things. The GoPro that I'm using, the Hero 11 Black, it has a starlight effect, but it's not meant for like movement going down the road. It'd be cool if it had one where you can kind of do like that streaking thing while you're going down the road, but it turns the whole thing into a streak, so I can't really use it. But have those little, you know, little things going by, little lightning bugs doing that, that would be so cool. I'm just doing the speed of traffic this morning. I'm just going to work. Just going to work. Tollways up here. I don't take tollway. They don't have an attendant to take my money. It's not that I absolutely never do, but I try to avoid taking it as much as possible. My own little protest. There used to be a job there with, you know, benefits and stuff. There'd be a disgruntled employee taking your money, you know, but they had a decent job. They had health insurance and stuff like that. And now it's just a computer going beep, and it takes a picture of your license plate, and it charges you. And I'm just not interested in that. Look at all that gravel. Woo! I need to be getting more sleep. You will go where you look. Oh well. That's some mighty bright lights behind me, mister. Or ma'am. I don't want to assume. Oh, bumpity bumpity bumps. Actually, I like the smell out in the country. But no, I don't like the smell of manure. But you know, you smell the grass and the flowers and everything else. And you know, there's animals and there's fields and there's dirt. You know, it's got a different smell than like the city. Mighty bright lights there, Mr. Truck. He would be one of them with the gravel. I like the country. My wife thought she was a country girl, but she's a city girl. She is definitely a city girl. She liked the look of the country, and I wasn't going to complain when she was wearing Rockies and Lawman and all that kind of stuff, you know. Who am I to complain about that? Oh, hell no. But actually, I think I still have a pair of Lawmen somewhere. Anyways, Yeah, he got them jeans and I'm gonna fit back in them one day. I swear I will. You're never gonna fit back in them. They're just like a trophy of what you once could do hanging in your closet. But you know, she like going and, you know, two-stepping and stuff like that, and I go two-stepping with her, and that's how she got me walking again. Because when we were dating was right after my leg was impaled. You know? No, you probably don't. I need to stop saying that, but that was right after my leg was impaled. And I was hauling equipment that I ran, because I run dozers and excavators and stuff like that. And I'm sitting out there on a D6. My stitches, it came open. I'm like pouring peroxide through my leg. And I'm dating a nurse, and she's getting me walking again, because I was kind of hobbling and stuff, and I'd hobble to the truck. And I'd, you know, hop up on the dozer on the tracks and stuff like that, but I couldn't really walk around. And she's like, I'm going to take you two-stepping. Apparently my light's kind of bright. So we went two-stepping. We were listening to Pat Green, all kinds of bands, Robert Earl King. And if you're from this part of Texas, you know, we're pretty close to Aggie land. It's on the other side of town. We know a lot of Aggies. You can recognize them. They'll be wearing maroon. They'll tell you they're an Aggie. You ain't got to wait long. They're kind of like vegans. You don't have to ask, they'll tell you. But, and I got a lot of family over on that end of town. I got relatives that are Aggies. But why is my face itching? I hate that. She would take me out dancing, everything else. I was working rail. I was on a switch in a bridge crew, and I was out in Austin, Texas. I've wrote a song about it several times, never done anything with it. You know, sitting at a payphone in the rain. You use your calling card to call home, and it's just pouring rain. I'm just sitting on my ass on basically the curved sidewalk outside this gas station, and it's pouring rain, and we're talking on the phone. You know, I'm out of town. I just wanted to hear her voice. Lovely. A train. At least this one's moving. Not like the other day. This one is moving. I can get to whatever that is. I miss those days. I was young. I didn't hurt so much. You don't appreciate your youth until it's gone. You know, like what it's like to wake up in the morning and not feel hungover. Well, yeah, what it's like to wake up in the morning. Eventually, you're not going to do that. And that's all of us. There'll come one day you don't wake up in the morning. You ain't gonna wake up in the evening either. I swear it's like there's got to be a hair somewhere in my helmet that I can't find the past 2 days. Life goes by so quick. The older you get, the faster it goes. And it just keeps spinning. You know? And yes, I knew there was a car behind me before I turned everything off. Oh, it's got a train. I missed the caboose. Does anybody else remember the caboose? I used to always watch for the caboose when I was little. That was one of my favorite things. I'd sit in the pickup with my grandfather and I'd wait for the caboose. And I was so happy when I saw the caboose go by. I was so sad when they started replacing them with that little light at the end. I was not happy. I was definitely not happy. I probably could have gone. I could have gone just now if I wouldn't have waited so long. I just fucked that up. Expert, and I don't even claim to be an expert. So yeah. I could have done that. I'm not on my game this morning. Defog. There we go. That did not feel good. and I accelerate a little in case there's a car coming up behind me. And it gives me ability to turn without getting run over. Harley-Davidson. To like pull the lining out of my helmet to find this hair. I don't know. I don't like it. Oh well, I'll stall my bike. I missed my gear this morning. That's a great start to the day. I need many things new, not just gloves. Never know what these people are gonna do, like right there. If I would have rolled into it, I would have went smack. We don't want to go smack. I would prefer not to. I would prefer not to smack up against anything. I actually got like 3 hours of sleep last night, I think. Maybe. But it's like, when you only have 10 hours off, there's at least 30 minutes to an hour at work after you've clocked out. You're doing paperwork and bullshit. Then you got an hour drive home. On a bike it's quicker. I had to stop off and get something to cook. Then I gotta cook supper. Then you gotta shower. Then do all that. Then you go to bed. And I can't just get up and run out the door. I'm too old for that shit. I gotta wake up, I gotta drink some coffee, what have you, so at least 2 hours before I leave, I'm up, I'm fixing coffee, I'm doing my thing, you know, brush your teeth, wipe your ass, all that good shit. I think I got 3 hours of sleep. It adds up by the end of the week, though. Like, in the fatigue section, it adds up. You see the light from the chemical plants from here. And you go south, it's just more and more chemical plants. Skyline, covered chemical plants, putting bread on people working. Look that song up, Keep the Wolves Away. That shit is fucking real here. I mean, it has a whole different meaning, I guess, when you live here, where he's talking about these rivers meeting the Gulf, and you know, the boats and the chemical refineries, and where, you know, there's so many jobs related to, you know, oil field and chemicals. And I know there's OSHA that nobody gives a flying fuck about in reality, you know. Most places it's like, yeah, they're not looking, we need to get this shit done. Do you have the proper equipment? Hell no. You're supposed to have goggles and a face mask and a suit along with your FRCs and everything else, and God knows you don't want to wear that shit. Not down here, it's too hot. You know, the FRCs is like, oh, this is hot enough, I don't want to put that shit over this. The other option is you're getting splashed with chemicals. You'll probably get cancer later in life, or you'll die in some accident or something, who knows, but you gotta make a living. Life is cheap. Life is both the most expensive and the cheapest thing you'll ever have. Because to you, it's more value than anything else. To them, it's pretty cheap. If I died right now, somebody else would be in my truck before the end of the day. I mean, that really puts things in perspective, don't it? You gotta be loyal to that company. They'll replace you in a couple of hours. At least by tomorrow they'll replace you. Life will move on without you. So is it worth it? I don't know. I gotta eat. Walmart don't pay the bills. But hopefully you can see them chemical plants lit up down there. And that's just these right here, a small section. That's just a tiny section of chemical plants. Just tiny. But it's money. That's what we need. Lord knows this country ain't got manufacturing jobs anymore. That's all we got. We got oil. Depending on the political winds, whether we even have that anymore. Sad, really. Trying to see these curves. I'm fogging. Yes, we have humidity too. That would suck to slip right here and hit that guardrail. That would really suck. everybody coming in late to work. Oh, while we're enjoying the beauty of the chemical plants here, I'll let you go. You're all awesome. Adios, vaya con Dios, sayonara, hasta la vista, ciao. I will catch you later. You're awesome. Bye-bye.